Hey guys, how are you doing? Today I wanted to do a quick video on how to apply. I've got my nails all cleaned and thought it was time to get rid of my St. Patty's Day nails and go on to spring. I'm gonna do the daisy ones. My hubby picked them out and that's what I chose. So anyway, first, you have to prep your nails. So I've got everything here to show you how I prepped them. Now I'm not gonna sit here and make you guys watch me do my whole mani. I'll just do a nail or two to show you. And then I wanted to start off with the empty nails so that you can see what's inside the package and how to begin. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the comment section under there. And I'll be happy to help you with anything you need to know. All right, let's get going. Okay. Hopefully you can see everything okay. All right. So this packaging is new with the spring line. So I haven't seen how they packaged the new spring. It's a different size. It's a bit smaller than the old package. Okay, so inside they're going to provide you with a nicely sealed nail file. And then you're going to have a nail prep pad. This is basically an alcohol swab. This is very important to use before. You want to make sure that your hands are very clean. Even when you take your nail polish off, you want to wash your hands real good. You want your hands to be clean of all lotions and oils. Even after you apply your nails, you want to wait a little bit. The nails are 95% dry. Basically what that means is that when you put them on your nail, the top will not be sticky or tacky. You can still do almost everything, but you want to give it about an hour or so to cure to your nail. So basically it means that the sides or the top here could lift off if you're not real careful with your nails. So you definitely don't want to wash dishes or anything like that. You don't want to put your hands in a lot of water because then the nails will become tampered under there and you'll lose your manicure pretty quickly. So they're basically going to be wet underneath, but the top will be dry to touch. So yeah, once you put them on, you still want to take care to not do too much with your nails for about the first hour. Some people like to do their manicure before they go to sleep. So you don't want to lotion your hands before application, and you don't want to lotion your hands after application for at least an hour. But it is good to even do an alcohol swab even after you do your nails. You can use the same swab here after you do your nails just to make sure they're clean of any debris. So when I use the swab, I'll just take off any nail dust or anything that I may have gotten on my nails when I pushed my cuticles back or buffered them. Then I like to take the swab and also run my fingers over it so I can get any oils that are on the pads of my hands off, and then I'll save that. Prior, I have this glass cuticle pusher, and so prior I had just pushed my cuticles back. I use this other end here to just kind of clean out under this, and then I took my small nail file. The glass ones are actually most preferred. They are safe to go back and forth with. If you have a non-glass nail file, it's really recommended to just go in one angle. The less jagged your nails are, the less apt you are to have issues with chipping at the top of your nail polish on here, and that would be with any type of nail polish you use. So it's good to try to get a good round. If you just feel your fingers, make sure that you don't feel any jagged edges when you go through. So then I usually do a buffer just to help along that lines, and to make sure that the top, but don't buff too much because you don't want to get your nails too thin. You don't need to use a lot with a buffer. Okay, so let's dig into the actual nails. On this aside. So this one is, let's see, Daisy Me Rolling, and it had Daisy in it. Okay, what you do, each one will have 2 sets. Typically, if you have shorter nails like me, you can usually get 2 manis and a pedi out of these 2 sets. I typically don't like to do the 2 manis. Basically, the way you would get the 2 manis is you would use one side here. When you break it off, you would use this other end and use the same strip for the other nail. Then you would have extra strips that you can use for the pedicure. For me, this one's too small for my pinky, this one's too big for my thumb. So I use these for my pedicure. And then I would have extras here that I would add for my pedicure. But what you will do for you will just go ahead and look, see which size fits best, make sure. You'll check these, and once you get to know your nails with the Color Street sizes, you'll be just fine. It won't be a problem because they're all going to be the same from then on. Once you get them, you want to start from the pinky and go out to the thumb. That way, when you're using your thumbs to help press them in, you're not hurting the manicure that you already did on your thumb. So save the thumbsies for last. Go pinky first, thumbs last. Okay, let me begin. And this is for you, Darla. I want to show you. Okay, first of all, what I did is there's a clear plastic coating that is on there. You'll see it with the purple edge. You take that off first. Then you're going to see the gray strip. You'll peel the gray strip from the white backing. And you can pull the white backing aside. Then you can leave the gray strip on, or you can pull it off. As you can see, this is where it has the 2 curved edges, where one can use one on each side, and I'll show you how I can use this strip for both hands. Okay, Darla, for somebody who may have shaky hands, I will show you. I have shaky hands, so it may be hard for me to line up on my cuticle. Color Street is really forgiving. You just want to put the smallest amount of your skin on here, okay? So I go down as far as I can, but leave enough room to where that edge can go to my cuticle. Then just lay it down as close as you can to where it's not touching skin, but it's on the cuticle. Once you think you've got it okay, See, I can lift it up again if I didn't think it was okay. But once you think you've got it good, where it's covering the nail, but not on your skin, at least on the cuticle part, then you just touch it down there, push it down really good, and then start moving your finger up your nail. Then you want to work on your sides. Sometimes that side may overlap. You can take that off later on. Go ahead and tuck it in the sides. Right here, you'll see there's a little bit of overlap on my skin. But right here, it looks really good. Usually what you'll do is, if the strip has kind of an overlap, you'll try to get it to maybe be good on one side and just have another side with the extra. Then you take the strip, you go to one side, and you can pierce it with your thumbnail under your fingernail. Just put your thumbnail right under your fingernail. And as you can see, no problem at all. It just comes right off. Then I can take the extras there with my thumbnail and just tuck it under. And there we go. I've got the first one on. And then, let's say I want to use this still on my other hand. Now one curved side is a little bit bigger than the other curved side. So this one will be a little bit bigger than my other pinky. So I'm gonna sit here. My hands are still kind of shaking, so I'm gonna wait till it looks like I'm lined up. Then I'm gonna press it down. I feel secure there. So I'm gonna press it down. I'm gonna lift it up a little bit, tuck down. Now I'm gonna work on the sides to make sure it's a little more secure than it was. Then I'm gonna go underneath, pierce it, pierce it, pierce it, pierce it, and pull it off. This part I can just throw away. Now, as you see, there's a little bit extra over here. So I'll just take my thumb where it's touching my skin, just kind of roll it a little bit off of my skin, and it just easily comes off of the skin. Kind of put my cuticle there. That's a cuticle issue of mine. There we go. It's all taken care of. Okay. So now I've got my pinkies on. I'll go ahead and finish my manicure, and I'll show you guys what they look like when they're all done. So I hope that helped you guys out some. And if you have any other questions, need to see more things, just let me know. I'm here for you. Love you guys. Mwah. Stay safe, be healthy, and have fun. Most importantly, have fun. Love you.